Hi there, I'm Joey.
I'm Jacob.
And we are watching Star Trek for the first time. Last time on Star Trek, we had Tin Man, which is okay.
It was fine. Yeah, it was fine.
Yeah. Certainly not the highest point of Season 3, but I'm okay with that. Today we're watching an episode called Hollow Pursuits.
Hollow Pursuits?
Hollow Pursuits. Whose dreams will we realize are not as important as the friends we made along the way. I'm excited for that. I'm excited. My favorite Indiana Jones movie is Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. So we're gonna find out. We're gonna get post-episode thoughts in a second. Be sure to join us then. We're about to watch Hollow Pursuits. So I came to a realization towards the end of this episode that I thought that kind of made it all click together for me. That I'm a little conflicted about, I'll be honest.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, we kind of have a sort of technophobic kind of episode, which is a cool idea, you know. Except that, obviously the writer in this case is on the side against technology.
The technophobia.
Yeah. But I found it an interesting idea because I was looking into it. This is computers are a big thing at the time. We're in the early 90s. The internet is incredibly new. The World Wide Web has just been created, essentially.
This episode would have been written, literally with headlines of the internet popularity becoming a thing.
Yeah. I think there's this immediate fear of if you log on to the World Wide Web, the internet is brand new, and you get lost in there. You have a life on this computer that is not the real world, and that is not your own, and that is a bad thing.
It's almost like it harkens on really early internet fears of not knowing who you're talking to. You're not talking to real people.
Yeah, exactly. Which is very clearly, I think, what the episode is going for. And is an interesting idea, and ends up making for a really great message for Barclay as a character in the end. Mm-hmm. But I think, nowadays we look at that a little differently. With the advancements in technology and the internet that we have made, we now look on those things in a bit more of a positive light. I know that I personally, and I think you in some cases, have made very strong friendships and connections with people through the internet.
We can't do this without the internet.
Yeah, there was a whole season of TNG we had to record together separately, in other states, and it's. So, I think that is what this episode is indeed going for. I do end up liking what the narrative does for Barclay as a character, because Barclay isn't entirely wrapped up in this technophobia that the episode is very clearly injecting into its story. Barclay is also a character that, even without the holodeck, is a character with extreme social anxiety.
Yeah.
And I think that is still a separate narrative from the technophobia, but the episode still ingrains the technophobia in his character, and it's interesting.
It's interesting. It uses the fact he is not comfortable with people to enhance, to quote unquote enhance the technophobia side of what the narrative wants to say.
Yeah,
he is way more comfortable sword fighting fictional versions of crewmates he clearly has issues with.
Yeah.
Than just confronting, say, Geordi, who he has obvious chain of command problems with.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that I find him a fascinating character for a number of reasons, but also I have to have my complaints as well, in addition to the technophobia stuff, because the first scene happened, and I was like, oh god, it's another fucking person being a creep to Deanna Troi episode. And then the holodeck thing happened, I was like, cool, it disappeared, but then the creepy stuff kept going, and I was like, we were so close, so fucking close. Despite the fact that I do think Troi gets a fair few good moments throughout the episode.
I do like, it is part of this complaint, where clearly she hates doing this. There's no way you like doing these scenes in reality.
Marina Sirtis, you're referring to. Yes.
Yeah. Where there's no way she likes doing that. But at the same time, she gets to look at that portrayal of herself.
Yeah.
And tell her to muzzle it.
Yes. Look, man, I get it. I'm in love with Marina Sirtis too. Calm the fuck down, guys. My god. Jesus. Anyway, so I will say also I have heard the name Barclay before, and I have heard of the actor Dwight Schultz being associated with Star Trek before. It didn't really hit until the opening credits started going by. I was like, oh wait, I know of this. I don't know how, but I know of this. I've heard his name in relation to the show before. I think in the same way that I'd heard Whoopi Goldberg in relation to Star Trek before. And I was like, oh shit, she's actually in it, and a major character. I didn't realize that before. But I've heard of Dwight Schultz and his relation to Star Trek. I don't know much more than that. I just know that he's part of it, and I guarantee this isn't the last time we're going to see Barclay.
No, it seems very unlikely.
Yeah. That said, I loved the last scene of the holodeck with him. loved that saying goodbye to not the crew but the holodeck. I thought it was a cool idea. That said, God, there were some great holodeck scenes in this. I loved our sword fighting Picard especially.
Picard, yeah.
Because you just know Patrick Stewart is lapping that shit up. Frakes is fun. Brent Spiner's at top of his game there.
His voice is the easiest to just pick out listening to the scene happening. Like before you could even see Brent Spiner. Yeah, you can hear him.
Yeah, because I saw LeVar Burton, I saw Patrick Stewart. I was able to tell him underneath his facial hair.
Yeah, and the third person is either
I figured it was either Frakes or Spiner. And then I heard his voice for just a second. I was like, it's got to be Spiner. I know it. It's so good. He's got some great lines. I love him. Got some great O'Brien moments as well in this episode.
Yeah, we got a lot of O'Brien, actually.
He's on top of his game. He's so competent. I love him. He's great. Man, there's some great comedy as well throughout the episode. I love the little scene with Picard accidentally calling him broccoli like to his face. Yeah. And just Patrick Stewart's face just frozen in time for a second. So funny.
Because Picard as a character is like, he is always for like being straightforward and being like honest with people. Yeah. So the fact he did that in his brain, he went back to his personal room and was like, holy shit, what did I just do? Yeah. We do also get a mention of Geordi's AI girlfriend from whatever episode that was this season. It was like episode 9? It was earlier this season, yeah.
It's pretty early this season.
When he falls in love with the AI version of the woman who designed the Enterprise.
Yeah. Oh, what was it called? I can't remember now. The Price? Maybe? No.
That's definitely wrong.
That was that boy. Booby Trap? Yeah, it's Booby Trap. It was that one. Yep.
Geordi is like, listen, I get it. I also almost, how did he put it? I
can't remember what he said.
Holodiction?
Oh, yeah. He said you could write the book on holodiction. Which, once again, very much that technophobic edge to the episode. But there it is. That is Holo Pursuits. I enjoyed it. Had a good time.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Bit of a slow start. A few bumps in the road. A fair few big bumps in the road. But otherwise, I enjoyed it. We have 5 to go in the season. I'm getting a little worried now, though, because we usually take breaks between seasons, and this is the end of the season is the start of TNG's long-running thing of every season ends with a part 1.
Yes.
I'm scared for how that's going to affect our viewing habits, how long we're going to leave ourselves with a cliffhanger.
Knowing us, not long.
Yeah. But I guess we'll see. Be sure to join us next time when we continue Star Trek The Next Generation. Until then, this has been Joey Morgan.
I'm Jacob.
Goodbye.